Yes? Yes, this is Mrs. Scorpio. You mean it's here? That's wonderful. Can you send it over right away? Fantastic. Thank you. Goodbye.
Who was that?
No, nobody really.
Really?
It was just somebody trying to sell something.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd think that you were trying to hide something from me.
That's ridiculous. Why would I do something like that?
Well, you seem to hang up the phone a lot when I walk into the room of late. That's if you hadn't noticed.
You know something? I think you were an agent for much too long. I mean, you're suspicious when there's absolutely no reason to be.
You think? Let me tell you, the enemy is everywhere. At this point, reading the day's paper, it goes in the name of Jackie Templeton.
Oh, don't tell me that you're having lunch with Grant is considered news.
No, but it makes for a good editorial.
Oh, I don't think I care to read this on an empty stomach.
Wish they'd give it a sports page.
Well, this is absurd. Just because you're friends with him.
Well, evidently the press takes the position that friends should not be seen in public.
Well, I can think of a few reporters who shouldn't be. Oh, hi, Lee.
Holly. Sorry I didn't call first. Now, Robert. I'm afraid we have to talk. About this. If I seemed a little abrupt when I came in this morning, I'm sorry, but I am really concerned about this.
I've read the article, Lee.
Well, then you agree that it's worth discussing, huh?
Under the circumstances,
I would have
yes.
suggested that we met at City Hall, but the timing is bad. I have to perform a function as soon as I get there. And it happens to be a very happy one.
Do you mind if I ask what?
No, it's Bobby and Brock have asked me to marry them.
This morning? Oh, that's wonderful.
Bobby certainly deserves his share of happiness.
Yes.
Is it going to be a big ceremony?
No, it's quite the opposite. They've asked for it to be in my office, and just Ruby and Dan are going to be there as witnesses.
Convey our best wishes, please.
Yes, I'll do that. Now, can we get to this?
And dispose of it quickly, I hope.
Well, if you mean by that ignore it, I'm afraid we can't, and I had that brought home to me very forcefully this morning before I came here.
How?
Well, a chairman of one of the citizens' committees dropped in about this article.
You don't mean he supported it, do you?
It wasn't a matter of supporting it, Holly. It's just that he wants to know what kind of friends you're keeping, Robert, and he issued me a warning.
About what?
About my entire administration as mayor. You see, I must be above reproach, and so must all of my appointed officials.
Did the chairman really think that you needed reminding?
Look, whether we agree with him or not doesn't matter. The man has a right to be heard, Holly. And all public officials are subject to constant scrutiny.
And what about the police commissioner's private life? Or suddenly does the word private now become obsolete?
I am not passing judgment here. You can associate with anyone you want. I respect the man myself, and I have sympathy for his problems. But, exactly, there are people out there who are not as broad-minded as we are. Look, while we are in this budget crunch, we all have to be circumspect. Now, Jackie has mentioned your use of the limousine, your charging restaurant meals on the city when you're out with friends. Now, that can all be construed as misuse of taxpayers' funds. I'm sure you agree that under these circumstances, we cannot afford even the appearance of impropriety.
Look, of course I agree. But you've got to understand that this whole thing is the vendetta of one Ms. Templeton.
Well, I do understand that, but that has nothing to do with the fact that you cannot appear to be extravagant with public funds.
I'd hardly call Kelly's extravagant.
No, I know that. And what I'm doing here is not meant in any way as a reprimand. But I've decided under the circumstances that I must cancel your use of the limousine and the driver.
Well, I can't say that it pleases me, but I will try to understand.
Well, I was sure you would, Robert. Oh. One more word to the wise, if I may.
What?
If you do have any interest in a political career, associating with Grant Putnam is not a good idea.
You know, I'm just so thrilled for Bobby. I mean, of course, for Brock, too. But I wonder if they're actually in the middle of the ceremony right now. And you realize where they're getting married? Where we were married.
Yeah.
In the mayor's office. Isn't
Yeah.
that nice?
Well, so much for the little walk down memory lane. I've got to get to the office.
Have some tea.
This is my third cup.
Well, have some more.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look, what's with this tea bit?
Well, actually, it was just an excuse. I want to talk to you. I'm very concerned.
Well, about, Bobby's vows at the ceremony?
No. About Lee.
Lee's ability to conduct the wedding?
No, what he said about Grant.
Now, look. You weren't listening to me. We went through all of this.
I just want to make sure that I understand exactly how you feel. And we're not going to stop seeing Celia and Grant, are we?
You weren't listening, were you?
Well, tell me again.
All right. We will continue to see the Putnams, right?
No, I was hoping you'd feel that way.
Look, wait a minute. Now. Not more than 5 minutes ago, we did all of this. What's going on?
I guess I just wanted to verify what I thought I heard.
Something is going on, isn't it?
What would make you say that?
A whole list of things. You've been prattling on like a parakeet all morning. You're repeating yourself, a dead giveaway, and you're trying to drown me in tea. Now, I feel that there is some ulterior motive for you stalling that you're not admitting to.
Why do you say that?
That's exactly what I'm asking you.
Well, don't move. Stay right there.
I swear this is like Alice in Wonderland.
There's the Scorpion.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Where is it?
It's here, ma'am. My partner's just bringing in it. Here he comes now.
Holly, who is it?
So stay right there. Did you have any problems getting in here?
Not too bad.
Look, what's the trouble here,
You were
Holly?
about to sneeze.
God, I don't believe it. What?
It's a wallaby.
Wallaby?
It's a
Definitely a wallaby.
It's a belated gift.
Come here, Ralph.
It's a belated gift from me to you. Merry Christmas, darling.
Operation Wallaby complete.
Poor little creature. Hope he won't get scared down in the storage room.
Are you kidding? He's having a great time down there. He's jumping on the shelf, he's on the boxes, he's on the trunk, he's on the light, he's on the staircase. He's all over the place. Seventh heaven.
Did he eat all his lunch?
All 6 letters head.
6?
Mm.
I had no idea he'd be so voracious.
Well, he's also adorable.
So you do like him?
How could I not like him? I mean, let's face it, we're related.
For a minute there, I thought you were angry at me.
It is the most incredible Christmas present I've ever had. And you're incredible. Tell me, how'd you ever think of it?
Well, remember you were always telling me about how when you were a kid in Australia, you had a wallaby.
True.
And it was your prized possession. Well, I thought it would be nice for you to have another one. So I heard you could get a stuffed one, but I figured you deserved the real thing.
I have the real thing. You're a lot more cuddly, but a lot more expensive.
Well, nobody's perfect. It's a shame, you know. I thought we'd be able to keep him for a couple of days, but I had no idea he'd get that energetic.
Yeah, the zoo are overjoyed to get the phone call, too. They can't wait to get their hands on Ralph the Scorpio. Catchy name, huh?
Ralph. It's going to be fun to visit him and see him grow.
And grow. And grow. And grow. And...
There can't be the zoo people already.
You're right, it can't be. I told the trainer to go into the storage area and pick him up. Wait a minute. We haven't got any more little surprises, have we?
No, definitely not.
We'd tell Robert, wouldn't we?
We would.
All right.
Ophelia!
Come in, love.
I'm sorry for barging in like this. If you two are busy,
We're not busy. You're not barging in. And please, don't apologize.
You know, this may sound incredible, but when I was just coming in, you won't believe what I saw going out. A kangaroo.
Actually, it was a wallaby.
Oh, a wallaby. Well, that explains it.
It was my Christmas present for Robert. It's now on permanent loan to the zoo.
Why don't we celebrate that with a drink?
How about lunch?
That, too.
I am interrupting, aren't I?
No, absolutely you're not. Come on, take off your coat.
Hollywood, a
Please.
wild gift.
Wild and wonderful.
That's what I thought. It's a shame you didn't get a chance to hold him. He's so cute.
hold him. You got to catch him first.
It's sort of like a fur coat in perpetual motion.
Anyway,
Well,
it was indeed a Christmas present to end all Christmas presents.
I just don't know what I'm going to do for an encore.
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Actually, all I'm thinking about now is lunch.
That's a good idea. Celia, join us.
I'm sorry. I had to get out of the house.
Oh, of
Well,
course.
Grant's hearing in Albany, I am just jumping out of my skin.
Well, just come and sit down and join us. We're glad you're here.
Are you sure? I read the editorial page today, and I realized that Grant and I are really bringing things down on you.
Well, we've all had our share of yellow journalism. Best just to ignore it.
I'd understand if you want to keep your distance.
And give Jackie Templeton the satisfaction? No way. You and Grant are our friends.
You have no idea how happy I am to hear that. Especially with what Grant's going through right now. I wish I could have seen that little wallaby hopping around in here.
It was fun.
Okay.
For exactly 3 minutes.
That's
And then
quite
all we
all
could
right.
see was the
Bye-bye.
destruction ahead of us.
Well, that was the zoo on the phone.
Oh, don't tell me our other furry little Australian is homesick already.
Very funny. No, far from it. He's up and jumping about and chewing down bushes as fast as he can find them.
Oh, well, that is good news.
I thought maybe we could plant a tree here in the living room, just for occasional visits.
That was not part of the plan. was it?
Just testing. Who'd like some more wine?
No, thank you. I'm fine. I have a lot to do before Grant gets back from the hearing.
I'm so pleased you came by today.
You will let us know how it turns out, won't you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, whichever way it does. I mean, that is what friends are for.
You both have been so wonderful letting me sweat it out here with you. It really has helped.
I just wish we could have gone up there to be with him, give him some moral support.
Rules.
Not all rules make sense.
Well, if anyone can make a strong case, Jake Myers can.
Well, I hope the hearing goes in Grant's favor. I don't know what he'll do if it goes against him.